Last week was difficult for traders. The stock market was rapidly declining amid the release of the Fed's minutes. According to them, the US regulator intends to cut its stimulus program as soon as this year. Against this backdrop, the US dollar regained ground. By the end of the trading week, the greenback advanced by 1%. The US dollar index, which measures its value against the basket of 6 major currencies, reached its highest level since November 2020 at 93.50. This week, markets are waiting for more clues from the Fed at Jackson Hole Economic Symposium. Yet, the continuing spread of the coronavirus Delta strain is another threat to the recovery of the global economy. The US Central Bank is likely to take this factor into account when forming its monetary policy. Meanwhile, the single European currency approached its 9-month low, and the mark of 1.1700 stopped being a support level. Risk sentiment is getting worse as investors prefer safe haven assets. That is why the euro is depreciating. Likewise, the British pound is losing ground. The pound-dollar pair closed last week near the level of 1.3620, although the Bank of England still confirms its hawkish stance on the monetary policy. The UK Central Bank has raised its inflation expectations for 2021 and mentioned that some modest tightening of monetary policy was very likely if the economic conditions continue to improve. The price of Bitcoin has returned above the level of $48,000 per token for the first time since May 2021. The number one cryptocurrency is actively winning back losses. The next resistance that stops further uptrend of the price is the level of $50,000. The strengthening of the US currency affected the commodities market as well. The quote of Brent crude dropped below $65 per barrel. For the week, Brent lost 7.7% of its value. Besides, concerns over the new strain of the coronavirus contribute to the extended losses in the oil market. In the meantime, gold prices stabilized in the course of the previous week. The demand for safe haven assets, including gold, increased amid coronavirus fears and the threat to the global economic recovery. Yet a stronger US dollar capped the rise of gold, so the precious metal closed the week near the level of $1,780 per troy ounce. You've watched Combined Financial Review on Insta TV with me, Anna Kasatkina. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.